Saseni team safeguarding officer Jeff, ningependa sana kuja kusema thank you very much for 20k subscribers on our YouTube channel. It's been a long journey. It's been a great time of trying to teach about safeguarding, speaking to families about how to keep their children safe. Tumekuwa tukiongelesha familia, individuals, corporate about the need to ensure watoto wamelindwa, wameangaliwa vizuri, hawanyanyaswi, wanalelewa vizuri. Critical times that we've spoken about the need for role models to be careful about how they influence children and young people. We've gone on deep to talk about schools, to talk about family times, the importance of ensuring that both mom and dad, they give children enough time. Play is a critical. I cannot emphasize this enough. Allowing time for play with your children, it's a fundamental thing. Play is an integral part of children's growth and development. Na wanahitaji huo muda na wazazi wao. So don't be an absent father, don't be an absent mother. Don't think making a lot of money is the most important thing, because you can get all these monies and lose your children. And it is not the way to go forward. So balancing everything is critical. Tumeweza kuongea kuhusu about friends, tumeweza kuongea kuhusu about things that you need to look out in your children's life, in your youth, all sort of things. We have even gone into talking about focus. Tumeongea kuhusu leaders. We have talked about people that are of influence. We have spoken about politics. We've spoken about church. Literally everything. 20,000 safeguarding family duniani. We cannot thank you enough, because the more subscribers we have, the better it is for us to be able to reach out a wider and a bigger audience out there in the world, to help send this serious message that it is important we understand about safeguarding. Because nimekuwa nikijaribu kuelezea watu the difference between safeguarding and child protection, and I've always emphasized that what is important is safeguarding. Child protection is fundamental, it's very good, but it is what we do after children have suffered. Child protection is what we do after children have been subjected to things that are not right. We now have to go and try and salvage. We now have to go and try and remove these children from these places, from predicaments. We have to put them through programs, through counseling, through therapy sessions, clinical sessions. They have to go through medication. They have to go through prayer. They have to go through detoxification, because depending on where each and every child has been, we have to subject them to some sort of treatment for them to get better and become individuals that God planned or orchestrated them to be. What else? Safeguarding is what we ought to have done in the first place, to ensure children do not have to go through what they went through. Children do not have now to go through this package of treatment, because they were protected in the first place. So what is fundamental in a child's life is to be kept safe, because once you protect them from going through things that they should not be going through, then at least they do not have to suffer the consequences of what they could have gone through. For instance, protect your child. Make sure that your child understands about bullying. Do not allow them to go through bullying. Watch over them. Nimekuwa nikiongea times and times again. Check your child's bedroom. You are their parents. Do not try to be their friend. You are not your child's friends. Yes, there's that element of you and your children are good friends, they can come to you, but when it needs you to step up and become a parent, be the parent. You're not their pal. You're not their friend. You are their mother, you are their father, you are their guardian. Step in and be that parent. And because when you are their friends, you cannot protect them. You cannot save them. Because your friend may be wanting to tell you something that they want to do. And because you are their friend, you cannot tell them, don't do that. Because you are their friend. But as a mother, as a father, you cannot see a child trying to play with a sharp knife and think that you're going to allow them to continue playing with. You know their finger is going to be hurting after a few minutes because they will have cut themselves. So, yes, safeguarding is what we do to protect our children from suffering, not only significant harm, but I preach, I teach, I talk about any sort of harm. Hatutaki watoto wetu wapitie any sort of harm. Surely they can grow vizuri bila kupitia any sort of harm. They don't have to suffer. Why should we subject them to suffer? So, I cannot thank you enough for subscribing, for sharing our videos, for coming to our live videos, for commenting, for your great insight, for what you have shared. You know, hii kazi ya safeguarding, we cannot do it alone. It is a holistic thing. It's not a one, you know, we don't know everything. We just teach where we are able to teach, and you can come and bring your insight, you can bring your experience, you can bring what you've been through yourself. Some of us are victims ourselves, you know, we've gone through challenges. Some of us, kuna watu ambaye ulilelewa kama homeless, umelelewa kwa children's home, you yourself, you are all sort of things, just to mention, or just to for the sake of time. So tafadhali, let's continue to work together. Our next milestone is 30K, and I believe we can hit that before next year, even the middle of next year. I believe that tunaweza kufika 30K before next year June. So please do it. If you have not subscribed to Safeguarding Watoto, please subscribe tafadhalini. God bless you. Share our videos. Tunawapenda bure sana sana. Tunawapenda bure sana. Thank you very much. We cannot thank you enough for getting us to that milestone of 20K. God bless you so much, and I will see you in our next video. Shalom.